Hey guys, welcome back to Fix It Phillip. Today we have a 04 Dodge Dakota with a Magnum 4.7. Customer said his niece or something was driving it and they said they didn't have power steering anymore, and found all this shenanigans going on here. So the belt's totally shredded. All the pulleys have all that belt burnt up inside. Let me get my light here. Where's my light? Okay, I found my light. So here's all that junk from the burnt up belt and all the pulleys. Everything feels tight except we got the power steering here. The pulley actually snapped off in the center. It's supposed to be a one piece and it snapped, so now it's a two piece. We're gonna go ahead and replace the power steering pump. The one we got does come with a pulley, just doesn't come with the reservoir, so we got to put that on. So far all the other pulleys look okay as far as spinning freely. We're gonna have to clean up all these grooves, put on a new belt. It does start, it does run and drive, so no indications of anything else so far, but once we do the power steering pump, put the belt on and check everything else to make sure it's okay. Okay, so we got this top part of the fan strap. We got to take it off. It has the washer fluid reservoir inside of it, as well as the engine coolant reservoir. So we're just gonna pull off these washer pump motors here, or washer pump motor and level sensor. And there's a 10mm bolt facing this way. We got to take it off there, and then there's one on the other side as well. Got this little rubber cap to put it on this so we're not pouring water everywhere. There's one. Okay, there's number two. As you can see, broke. So I think wobbled so much that the belt ripped off. It got wrapped around all the pulleys and made a mess. We're gonna go ahead and take off this upper coolant hose to give us some more room here. Okay. So we got this oil cooler attached to the pump here. So there's a 10mm facing this way. We're going to take that off. We got to take off this power steering return hose here, and then there's a power steering pressure line down here that we got to crack the nut loose. It's a 16mm nut, so you can use a 5/8 or a 16. And we'll take off this low pressure side first. There you go. Okay, underneath this return line, we have a 10mm here. Okay, there's that. And this will just come off. Gotta lift it up a little bit. Okay, and then we got the power steering pressure line right here. This is a 16, like I said. Crack that loose, take it off. Okay. Okay, now we can get to the 13mm bolts in here through the pulley to take the pump off. Okay, here comes the pump. Okay, here's the pump. You can see right here where it broke. It just snapped right here. So these factory pulleys are plastic. This new pump here has a new one pressed on, and this whole thing it's solid metal, which is nice. So now we got to take the reservoir off. These are 12mm bolts. You have one here and two more right here. Come on. Okay, now that's off. So make sure you replace this O-ring here when you put on the new pump so it doesn't leak. Okay, so the old one actually has this little guide and an O-ring, so we'll put the guide in first. Okay, new O-ring. Okay, just slide that on, make sure the O-ring sits in there good. Okay. I'll just clean it up really good. probably leave this off for a little bit, so give me some more room to clean up these pulleys here, especially down there at the crankshaft. Okay, so now we're just gonna take the time to clean all these pulleys out. That stuff's like goop everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna do the crank pulley. Be careful doing this at home. Okay, pump's going back in. Okay. Okay, this one just takes regular ATF plus 4 transmission fluid. So we'll fill that up and then we'll put it up in the air and fire it up real quick. Get it circulated. You do not want to run these pumps dry. They're really picky about burning up the pumps, so you got to be careful. Then we'll just let it sit, let all the tiny bubbles come up. They take a while to rise to the top, but it's better to wait and do it patiently than burning the pump. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And remember, with FixItPhillip, you can fix it. I'll see you next time.